And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's going on? My name is Rex. This is Daily Chat Season 2, Episode
100.
That's right, Billy. We finally did it. Guys, big round of applause to myself, because, God, that took a long time, right? Like, it is crazy how long it took us to reach 100 episodes. But we're finally there. Now, mind you, the Daily Chat runs typically 5 days a week, and if you discount weekends, that means we're supposed to do 261 episodes. It's July. The odds of making it are slim to none. I'm not sure mathematically how that's going to work out. But, you know, hey, 100 is still a milestone for anyone to do in a consecutive level. So I'm still pretty proud of myself, all things considered. I'm just turning myself down here. I think I may have bumped the controls when I was doing some just modifications around the studio today. Don't know if you guys can notice. Probably not. They're very subtle changes. But we've been making like little small improvements here and there. Hopefully tomorrow we're going to make some big improvements, which I'm very, very excited for. So I was just going to kind of ramble today and just talk about hitting 100 episodes, man. Like, mind you, this is not my first time hitting 100 episodes. That's only 100 episodes for season 2. Like, we do this every year. And even with the rocky start we had coming back in 2016, I feel like we've still done a really good job of just building the show up, getting it to a place that's really in a consistently viewable state. Is it as, and I always make comparisons to other shows like Philip DeFranco's show, because they are what are considered to be the gold standards of news on YouTube, on just mass, easy to get consumption. So I always make those comparisons. But yeah, yo, Camping Rusher, man, how you doing? What's going on, buddy? So yeah, like, I don't feel the show's at the level I want it to be at yet, but you know what though, guys, for what we did and for where we started, I'm pretty happy with how the show turned out. I'm pretty satisfied with it. So I hope you guys do enjoy. I know a lot of you do. Based on the numbers I see on vid.me and on YouTube, the show's viewer base has been growing at a pretty decent and steady pace, which is, hey, fantastic. So that's that. While I wanted to talk about it, there's really not much more. I kind of really maybe had a bigger idea in my head, a more grandiose idea about what I wanted, and is what it is though. So we'll just kind of bang through the news. Surican here ad. Hey, hey Camping, what's up? I guess today we're just gonna kind of bang through the news and just kind of hang out. And if we have time, we'll go do some Vice City. I am fully aware of the camera glitch. I have no idea what's causing it. Kind of spontaneously started. Working on resolving that on the back end. Talking to AverMedia about it, but we'll see if I can get that fixed at some point, sometime soon. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, by all means, like always do, just put it in the chat channel. You guys can see here I updated the right side where now it shows the Restream IO chat, so you can see all the people we're broadcasting to, not just Mixer.com, not just Twitch.tv, but YouTube. And wow, that was like a freak out, man. It's like my capture card's having a seizure. But yeah, you guys can see what everyone else is saying now, so there you go. Now, the first thing I wanted to talk about too is probably the most anticipated title that's been announced this year, and that is Destiny 2. Starting on July 21st, beta details are going to be coming out. And Destiny 2 is an upcoming first-person shooter by Bungie, the people who make Halo. The first part was only available on consoles. However, Bungie announced that Destiny 2 will be coming to PC. The beta will start on July 21st, and for those who have pre-ordered the game, they will get early access to the beta and be able to get into the battlefield on the 18th of July. So this is something that is becoming a more common practice, where if you pre-order the game, you'll get access to the beta or the title early by typically about 3 days. I think the first time we saw this was with the Deus Ex customize your pre-order or build your pre-order, whatever that garbage marketing campaign was, where they said if they hit the tiered goal, they'll release the game 3 days early. And I think we've seen this with Halo and Call of Duty as well. I believe so. So, you know, okay, it's not uncommon now, but it's still not a behavior that people should be supporting by these companies. It's still a pretty bad and scummy move, all things considered. But yeah, so you'll be able to get the Battlefield on the 18th of July, but that's only for the PS4 users. Xbox One users who pre-order the game will get early access on the 19th. It's fine. Like, pre-order is pre-order, early is early. It's a bad behavior, whether you're locking out one set of people, another set of people. The entire model, the whole business model of it is bad and should not be something that has gained as much traction with companies as it has. But yeah, there you guys go, man. If you guys have ordered Destiny 2, whoa, wrong thing. There we go. If you guys haven't ordered Destiny 2, or you have and you have your PS4, you'll get 18th, Xbox One on the 19th. And if you're on PC, I suppose you are SOL. But I don't even think the PC version of Destiny 2 is coming out at the same time. I think it's actually coming out at a different point, right? I'm pretty sure I'm not mistaken. Like, I'm pretty sure Destiny 2 PC release date. I'm pretty sure Destiny 2 on PC comes out at a different point in time than the console version does. Yeah, Destiny 2 will be on PC on October 24th. Almost 2 months behind the console versions, which launch on September 6th. So PC just, well, the superior platform is just getting completely shafted. But at least we know we're going to have Blizzard backing the title in terms of using the battle.net interface. So you have that going, which, hey, at least it's something. It's better than nothing. Amy X King, how you doing? What's going on? Let's talk about... there really wasn't like a lot of good news today. Now, one story that caught my eye earlier this afternoon while I was visiting Mama Rex was I was listening to the radio, and you guys know I'm really big into like economies and markets and finance. I'm anything involving cash, I'm like all over. I track companies like it's my job. Great. And you, Amy X King, I'm doing fantastic. I'm just celebrating my 100th episode. I'm just happy I made it. I'm just happy I made it to season 2, episode 100. And one of the big things I noticed was Tesla, man. Tesla is no longer the biggest US car company by market cap as the stock plunges briefly into bear market territory. So Tesla stock plunged into bear market territory Thursday before bouncing slightly after an independent highway safety organization said the electric cars maker's flagship, the Model S, failed to qualify for any top safety award. Yo, NASCAR, man, happy Friday, buddy. Man, come on, give it to me. Boom. And thank you, Amy X King. I appreciate that. The latest shortcoming, which comes after changes were made to the following initial failure earlier in the year, appears to discredit the company's claim on its website that the vehicle is the safest car ever. The stock dropped 5.58%. Sell-off knocked Tesla from the perch of the number one automaker by cap, just behind GM, who sits at $52 billion, and Tesla now sits at $50.74 billion. Okay, here's the thing about how this type of stuff typically works. Stocks jump up and down all the time. It's not uncommon. Like, investor confidence is the world's easiest thing to shake. I swear to God, a house of cards is harder to knock down than investor confidence. At the end of the day, while Tesla might have been knocked off its perch of the number one safest or most valued company in the world or automaker in the world, it's gonna bounce back. As of, I think it was today, the Model 3 was supposed to be available for sale. So they're gonna bounce back. They're gonna come back and they'll be worth more again. $2 billion is a lot though. That dropped the stock of the NASDAQ down 1%. Like, it's a lot of money for them to lose, but it's not so much that people should be freaking out over it. Like, companies inflate their claims all the time. Why investors thought today would be any different is beyond me. That's just how I feel about it. What do you guys want to talk about this evening, man? Do you guys have anything you wanna discuss? Anything that you guys find interesting? By all means, just throw it in the chat channel. As we did talk about yesterday, the whole CNN threatening to dox the guy who created the Trump pummeling CNN reporter GIF. We talked about that whole thing yesterday. I didn't see any real new developments. There was a story today that the White House could use AT&T and Time Warner's deal as leverage against CNN, and that they could kill the merger. So, you know, that could happen, but until it's confirmed, I really don't feel like it's worth discussing publicly right now. This, if this is this my last story of the day already? This might be my last story of the day, because I really don't see anything else other than there's a few more, but once again, some of them are really unfounded. But this is the coolest story of the day. Like, I don't care if I only have a 20-minute show today, at least for the talk show. This story is baller as hell, and I will buy the crap out of this when it comes out. Yes, it is the price of a small car. No, it is not a waste of money, because I can only imagine the quality going into this product is going to be outstanding. Okay? You guys, if you have ever seen anything of any real worth in the theater, like who would be using it? Anything Marvel related, Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man, Iron Man, you would have seen an icon that looks like this. Let me just pull it up here. Sorry. Wow. I totally failed at that. Here we go. Logo. You would have seen this icon. Okay? Red digital cinema cameras. They're about $100,000 for just the camera startup kit. Like, a body for a Red is $50,000. It's insane. Well, the Hydrogen. Red is creating their own smartphone. The world's first holographic media machine in your pocket, no glasses needed. It's going to run you $1,500 for the top tier. I don't even know how to say that, but here, let's take a look at product details and show you guys what this thing is all about, okay? The Hydrogen One is a standalone, full-featured, unlocked, multi-brand smartphone operating on Android OS that just happens to add a few features that shatter the mold for conventional thinking. Glasses obsolete, wearable displays are not spoken here. It's no longer necessary to carry or charge another device to enjoy multi-dimensional content. Experience look-around depth in the palm of your hand. No glasses or headsets needed. 5.7-inch Hydrogen holographic display. View all traditional 2D normally. View holographic Hydrogen 4-view content. View stereo 3D content. View 3D, VR, AR, and MR. I don't even know what MR is. And they just go on and just show you here the price: $1,195 for the aluminum, $1,600 for the titanium. I'm just blown away. Now, mind you, this is kind of like, they don't tell you the processor or anything inside of it, but oh my god, you know it's got to be good. Did your computer crash? No. Okay. This thing is awesome. I need one in my life. This is what I need. Okay, not really. It's something I want in my life, but I still want one because it's a red. This might be the closest anyone who's not Linus Tech Tips comes to owning a red camera. This might be about as close as you get. So just, oh my God, it looks so good. It looks so great. And yeah, that's what got me excited today. When I saw that article, I'm like, man, that's awesome. We got to talk about that. For those of you who don't know what SoundCloud is, they laid off nearly half their staff today, closed 2 offices. SoundCloud laid off 40% of its staff, as Bloomberg reports. The streaming platform announced it's cutting 173 of its 420 employees, in addition to closing its offices in San Francisco and London. SoundCloud's headquarters in Berlin and the office in New York will remain open. Co-founder Alex Leong said the decision was made in order to ensure the path for long-term independent success, and also by reducing our costs and continuing our revenue growth, we're on the path for profitability and in control of SoundCloud's independent future. Okay, I feel bad. People lost their jobs. That kind of sucks. But, you know, it's just the way the world is, man. Companies are out to make a profit, and sometimes people have to be homeless to do that. Not great, but hey, is what it is. Google might get slapped with another fine. The European Union officials believe that Google is muscling out competitors by not allowing the phone designers to build devices using only Google Parts operating system, and by preventing full access to Google Play Store unless the phone designers include Google Chrome and Search. Now, according to Reuters, the officials have put together an expert panel in weigh-in. If the experts agree, Google could face another fine even more massive than the $2.7 billion fine in the EU levied against the company in June. This is only the latest in a stream of legal troubles for the company in the European Union and Russia. Really? Russia? Does anyone take Russia seriously when it comes to legal battles? Like, if I was Google, I'd just say screw Russia, man. They're not even a people worth pandering to. The amount is not been disclosed yet about how much they could get hit with, but if it's even more than $2.7 billion, that could leave a dent, man. Because now at $4 billion, you're coming up to that territory of that is how much YouTube made in a year. And that might start to really kind of bother Google, and stuff might change now based on that. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, that, like I said, it was a very slow news day today, guys. There really wasn't much news to talk about at all. So if we don't have any more news, I guess we'll just continue on our GTA Vice City playthrough. So if you guys like what you saw here, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button on YouTube, for hitting the follow button on vid.me. This has been Daily Chat episode 100 for season 2. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I've been Rex, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Bye.